I keep seeing videos of right-wingers who not only don't have any sort of empathy whatsoever about the people in California suffering with these fires, but they're also cheering for its destruction. And I want to ask these people, do you think that it's only blue voters in the state of California? Because it's far from it. Believe it or not, there are a lot of red voters in blue states, but you are cheering for the destruction of everyone. Have you ever stopped to ask yourself why? Why you hate California so much? Has California ever done anything personally to you that was bad? Or did you just hear from a bunch of right-wingers that it's a bad state and they are full of commies or some shit? And if you don't care about the people, fine, let's move on to a different topic. Did you know that more than a third of our food comes from California in the United States? And there are some foods that only come from California. Do you like things like almonds, pistachios, pomegranates, walnuts? They're probably in a lot of things that you eat. They are the #1 producers of milk, chicken, fruit, wine, vegetables, nuts, and they are a major producer of beef and pork. If you happen to like wine, 94% of the wine grapes are grown in California. Without California, most of your grocery bill would be through the roof because a lot of these foods would be hard to come by without California. Also, did you know that California is the 5th largest economy in the world? Not in the United States, in the world. California has a bigger economy than France, Japan, India, and a lot of other countries. So if any of you in any red states are on any type of government assistance whatsoever, you largely have states like California to thank. Since you don't seem to care about the people of California, hopefully the food and money get your attention. But wait, do you like animals? Do you realize that when you're cheering for California to fall off into the ocean or burn down, that you're also dooming millions of animals, including some species that are just native to that area? These fires have a major impact on so many species like deer, rabbits, cougars, bears losing their habitats, not to mention getting burns on the bottom of their feet. Please tell me that you care about the animals at least. But it's not just the wild animals. There are a lot of pets that are being displaced and killed in these fires as well. Some people under evacuation orders can't get home to rescue their pets from these fires. The lucky ones survive, but they usually end up in some sort of shelter or vet clinic with some sort of burns or injuries. Let me ask you something. Did you see Democrats celebrating and cheering whenever Hurricane Helene went through a lot of red states and did a lot of destruction there? No, you didn't. In fact, Biden and the Democrats were trying to do as much as they could for these areas that were affected, but the Republicans in Congress decided, you know what, let's wait until after the election to get these people any aid. So they withheld money that would have helped these people right away because they did not want Joe Biden having a political win. But maybe you don't even care about any of that. Maybe you just want to see California burn because that you heard that it was too liberal or too woke or too gay. And if that's the case, there's probably no help for you. You're just a bad human being. And the really sick part is that you probably consider yourself to be a really good person or a good Christian. The only way that a society can flourish is if we work towards the we instead of the me. And that is regardless of somebody's culture or sexual orientation or whatever else. But in modern day America, it seems that conservatives only care about the me over the we. And I know that this brainwashing is emotionally damaging them and just pushing them further and further away from society. But I fear if they don't try and reel themselves in and start having a little bit more empathy towards their fellow man, they may be lost forever.